Alrighty, heading into that one dealership S&D Team Sunset versus Coco. Right now, we're going to start off with Martin with the bomb, and he's playing the situation. They're aware that garage is open. I got that. Six doesn't read this. It's planted at B. Breach and Mark would like to play on opposite sides. Six is on the full flank. I say that he cuts back to mid. And this is a 1v2 opportunity for him. Get some points on the board. And he gets it. He doesn't get it. Marksman manages to catch him out. And Marksman is a 2-0 start. Sticks his bomb. Lovewins going back him over towards A. Breach and Mark like to go on the flank, and they choose the right side. Lovewins catches one out. Decides to stun. Doesn't connect. Marksman is flanking back around. Sticks might have the read on this. And he has a massive flick over towards Marksman. We're tied up 1-1. Keep in mind, Sticks is on a 2.2 sensitivity, which is pretty high. Lovewins stays heading towards B this time around. Marksman head straight through mid. Breach is one shot. He needs to just flank right here. He decides to watch for the flank. Looks like Marksman's clearing out a possibility of taking it. We're just waiting to see what they decide. Probably just waiting for Team Sunset to step up. Marksman gets him. Picks up the AR. And he gets it. Marksman seems to be the main S&D player for this duo in this best of 7. So far, Breach is the only one that's having much of a rough start. See what's going on with him. He's got an AR. They're getting there. Guess we can. Marksman decides to hit. Sticks dies. Right now, Lovewins both gets him. pushed out one side completely. But now, Marksman, he sees the cross. Lovewins saw him. Yo, that's insane timing. Oh! Yeah, she wins out the 1v2. And she gets some base again. Yes. Getting more and more 1v2s under her belt. And then it's tied up 2-2. So far, the stats are mirroring on both sides. See how this round turns out. Otherwise, it decides to head over towards PT area. Gets the trade. That's huge. Expects her to be in that corner. Marshall just wanted to get the trade. Don't blame him. Lovewins. She's on a hot start. 5-2. So far, she's averaging a kill a round. He backs up. Lovewins in the 1v2 situation. Marksman gets back down. Breach. Playing for Vent. She needs to pick up this bomb. Make as little noise as possible. Breach probably heard that. Oh my god. She completely lost Breach. Breach wisely backs down. She pretty much has this free plant. Breach is just waiting for her to do it before he makes his move. She's reading the situation. But Breach guns her. She just didn't have the right timing. That could have been another 1v2 for her. Wow. It's head up 3-3. So far, this looks like it might be heading to around 11. We'll see. Sticks decides to look through mid. And Marksman and Breach just heading straight for an A-push. This is a different look from what they've been doing. Catches them completely off guard. Breach decides to push out the side. Gets killed from the side. Marksman left in a 1v2 situation with bomb down. He manages to get this kill. Gets him. Relocates. Plays his life. Lovewins is just playing the time. Marksman. They decided to ring around the rosy. She gets him. And they keep up the lead. Going into 4-3, round 8. kills so far. Oof. Right now, the heavy hitters seem to continue on from last week. On the Search and Destroy map, Lovewins just looking for redemption. As she had lost it in round 11 previously. As she reads this flank marksman. She sees him. He sees her. Breach. Gets sticks. Now he's in a 1v2. Marksman needs to back up towards bomb here. Ah, and she does not do the timing. If she had waited just another couple seconds, she probably would have had it. Hell, even though she went like top mid window and went down van, she had the perfect timing for when he would have hopped the bomb. And even if he kills her, he wouldn't have had enough time to defuse. But hindsight is 2020. Going around 9. Coco manages to tie it up. 4-4. Trying to keep their near flawless record. Lovewins playing garage. Marksman's with bomb top mid. But he doesn't push through. Decides to plan a B. Sticks. Breach one shot. Gets him. It does not back up. Marksman gets it. In a 1v2 situation, completely turns the lead over to Team Coco. And the round one. And just hit over the 10 kill mark. Double positive. He's playing his heart out, trying to keep their win streak alive. Sticks really needs to pick it up here. Especially in this situation. Breach. Lovewins. Sticks in one situation. Gets Mark. And gets taken down by Breach. They just do not read the situation. From Team Coco manages to win that out on round 10. Signing up I either prefer him like laying down or backing it through the right side. Because he hasn't really been playing much on the AR as of late. We will see. I want to start off with Marksman here. Lovewins probably time. Six is overlooking her. H is taking on the other side. Size to play his life. On court. Sticks. Not much movement from him. Marksman. Trey's breach out. Gets Lovewins. Just finessing his life. Gets breach enough time to get the trade. Breach. Gets her from behind. Gets the trade. And they're ready for P2. Sticks. Close by. Marksman hops hill. Shaky shots from her. Marksman just finessing his life. With a hot 5-1 start. Nearly a minute in hill time already. Trade after trade. This topside might be difficult for Marksman to handle. And that proves to be the case. Start off with her. Six gets taken down by breach mid-map. Marksman continues to impress. Gets killed from behind. Breach is reading this one perfectly. Oof. She's now one shot. Marksman prime position to kill. Does he? Some miscommunication. Oof. Marksman's on a tear. Lovewins with the rough start so far this map. They're really going to need her to step it up if they're going to have a chance to win this map. As Team Coco managed to mark. Sticks gets the exit kill. Breach does as well. It gets them both. Marksman playing hill time once again. Gets Marksman. Breach 1 of 5 with a high 11-5 start. 5 streak. He likes to play his life. Marksman gets them both. So far that's 7 kills in a row. Marksman might read this. Oh, he has 6 gets him. Breach gets Lovewins and gets the Hellstorm. So far you're going to need near perfect play from Sunset Duo to win out this map. Lovewins. Ticket gets him. Marksman, the lone attacker at the point at the moment. He decides to take the trophy out. Takes on Sticks. Breach. Marksman up to the top. Gets her. And they're both on point. Breach gets Sticks. Lovewins decides to go through glass, but they have Marksman has a good idea of this. So far, Sunset's just trying to get over 100 points. Ah. Sticks is now on a 4-kill streak. But so far, I like lesser performance from Lovewins. So far, keeping them out of this game. He's holding his own, but he's not really amounting much. Especially if they both can't stay alive. Lovewins gets both. So far, 9 and 18. Overchows that just a bit, but Sticks kills her from behind. She gets the trade. Lovewins. Uses that. Finesses. Marksman by himself on point. He's completely surrounded. Almost gets a 2-piece. Breach coming up from spawn. Sticks doesn't quite read the spawn, but now he should have a good idea. And she almost finesses her way to a 2-piece. Marksman. Lovewins with the trade. This should bring them near 100 points. It's the trade. Marksman spawns up behind. Ah. And they don't. Sticks gets breach, making this entirely possible. If. So far, Sunset is slowly climbing back in. But is it too little too late? Especially with how Lovewins didn't really go for rotation. But now they should have an idea that Team Coco is flying garage side. Sticks. Does not manage to stay alive. Lovewins not likely to make it. And she somehow turns and burns breach right there. A bit unexpected. Marksman is now on a 3-kill streak, building his way towards a cruise missile. Marksman's just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. He knows he's on the streak. And if he can get one more kill, not die here. He gets killed from behind. Breach doesn't get the kill in time. And Breach still has the cruise. Gets him. Gets the 2-piece. She's slowly climbing back towards even. On even near perfect play from them. On out. And Lovewins with the opportunity. Marksman gets her. And this should be game. Team Coco, the hot teammate first. He's holding his own for this respawn. So far in this best of 7, Marksman and Breach had the advantage. Especially with the fact that they got Search and Destroy win earlier on dealership. Alright, we're heading into a Hasi S&D. So far, Team Coco is up 2-0 in this best of 7. Team Sessa, this is looking like it's a must-win map for them to have any chance of winning the series. So far, the two teams kind of blank out at each other. But does Breach plant in time? It seems Sunset's starting to come close to top close. Marksman is potentially raiding this. Yes. Breach gets underneath for free. Sticks trying to read this top plat, but Marksman's playing towards 10. Sticks manages to get Breach. Marksman finesses his way to get the bomb diffuser just in time and wins out the 1v2. So far, Marksman's been the top performer so far throughout this series. I'm gonna hop on board here with Breach. As they head over to B in mid. Sticks trying to read this play. Lovewins should have this free plant. Marksman is trying to read these bricks. Sticks has an idea. Breach is top plat now. Sticks wisely backs off. Back off. This is the gunfight. This is the gunfight. Ah, she doesn't see the shadow, but manages to win out the 1v2 just in time. Breach doesn't get it. Ties it up 1-1. This could have very well have easily been 2 start for the side of Team Sunset. Team Sunset electing to go over towards B. And the scoreboard is not what I'm hoping for whatsoever. Completely glitched out. Literally. Marksman takes down Sticks. Lovewins in the 1v2 opportunity. Marksman likes to plant the bomb, but he's standing up. Lovewins lets him possibly go plat here. Wait. This should be an impossible 1v2 situation for... Oh! Her. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and the scoreboard's finally back. Team Coco get up with the 2-0 start. So far, Team Sunset really need either Lovewins or Sticks to step it up for this S&D to have any shot. Marksman plays aggressive towards their top. They completely flip the sides of the map. Breach. Perfect opportunity here. And that's where Lovewins is at. Lovewins in the 1v2 situation. Luckily she has the bomb, but this is not looking well in her favor. Especially with how cautious Breach and Marksman are playing this. Breach gets her. Three 1 start for Team Coco. Breach on a 4-kill streak, tied up with Mark for the leaderboard. So far, Team Sunset is just getting completely shut down. on 5. Lovewins should have saw him cross. They like to bring this over towards B. Marksman drops off bomb. He decides to give chase. He guessed correctly. And that's unfortunate. So far, this map's a complete and utter shutdown. See what happens here. So far, Team Sunset like to go mid, and then there's a little bit of a halfway 1-1 split for the side of Team Coconut as they separate onward. Breach completely gets past. Breach. Lovewins reads it, but does not get the kill. Breach just wisely backs off. 6 in a 1v2 situation. Marksman. Over the breach. Sticks. Stays alive. They completely miss each other. Marksman is completely lost at the moment. Sticks has a chance in this 1v2 situation. Especially if Marksman does not read this. Now Marksman has info. Breach 6 has info on the Marksman. Sticks wins out in the 1v2. Keep their dreams alive. It's round 7. But is it too little too late? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. So far, no one has done a full-on hit. Marksman's by himself. Backs up. Breach. Decides to try to play for Rock. This. Team. Oh man, oh man. She knows that Breach tends to play toward bricks. But Breach decides to bench plat. This is the worst thing that could have happened. She like glimpse of each other. She wins it out. Manages to bring this to around 8 in the 4-3 comeback so far. 2 rounds in a row for the side Team Sunset. Just think this would the scoreline would be completely opposite if they managed to get the ninja defuse in the opening round. It's one of those rare times that almost every time Sticks gives up top open. This gives Breach the opportunity to take over. But Sticks sniffs him out bottom mid. Sticks is point separated from Lovewins. Marksman 1v2 opportunity. Plenty of time left. Sticks gets him. Ties it up 4-4. Heading to round 9. Marksman decides to bring us straight to A, but this Team Sunset finally read this. And they do. Marksman is planting bomb. Breach decides to take over top and closed. This is a good opportunity for either Lovewins or Sticks to get the trade. Breach backs out with his life. Sticks gets taken down, breaks again. She does not have enough time. And this goes over around 10, 5-4 lead for the side team Coco. I would love to see Team Sunset to manage to at least extend this series. You would think they would, by now, have a head-to-head clash on the bomb site. Breach. Gets him. Lovewins gets one. And almost finds the second. And Team Coco manages to win it out in round 10. 6-4 with a 3-0 lead in the series. Or Protocol HP. So far, Team Sunset will need to have a reverse sweep to win out this map. To win out the series. And he's a P1. They both head straight to hill. Back to the map. Shaky Sash and Breach manages to close it out. And gets the second. Right now, I imagine Team Sunset is just going to try to get as much time and as much kill as they possibly can. Try to run up the score. H attacks hold, gets one, splits the push. Gets marksman. One shot. Sticks is able to hop the point, but doesn't do so. They might come back and fight him. Sticks stays alive. Second. Breach barely manages to get him. Ow! Lovewins has the shots on the Breach right there. And most of your tight game going into P3. Breach, tiny the mid cut off. Cops one at a time and two. The aim fights hard. Not much I could do about that right now. You good, Rimlet. But, yeah. Lovewins is amazing. Sticks gets the 2-piece and the time. If I were Team Coco, I'd be looking to start rotation, but they're going to Sticks gets both once again. Lovewins with a rough start on 5 and 10 at the moment. Sticks is hot at the moment. With the 5 kill streak. They're not raiding with spawns whatsoever. But now with that stun, they should at least have an idea. Oh, and Breach manages to get both of them. Just barely. Lovewins almost had the movement. Man, oh man. Pretty much a tied game. We're going to be one rotation. Sticks gets one. Both are dead. He doesn't decide a hot time though. Until just now. Now he might get caught out of position. Because of it. And he doesn't read the spawns. Which gives Berkman the opportunity to get both kills. Anyone positive here is Sticks. It's fighting back in terms of kills and deaths, but And they even have the lead at the moment for the first time in the series. At least it's going to definitely. Man, oh man. This could be a huge time for the side team Coco. But Team Sunset has to split once. And Team Sticks once again gets a nasty two-piece. Man, oh man, this dude's trying so far. Lovewins Sticks gets rated out. Sticks gets the second. So far, he's going to eclipse the 2 minute mark. Which would be huge in terms of the point differential between him and Lovewins. Breach, the only one's positive for the side of Team Coco. Right now the slang's just about even. Yeah, Breach gets a cleanup. They should start looking for P4. What's P4? And Sticks eclipses the 2 minute mark, but they're keeping on this scrap time, which is what's really doing them in at the moment. Oh man, Breach is frustrated with that gunfight. Both hitting front door. Sticks at least knows where one is. And Rich gets both. Man, oh man. So far, this looks like Team Sunset. P1. I'd like to go for Grandma's side. Shoots him for nasty misses. Sticks knows where he's at. He managed to win the fight against Sticks. Sticks tries to get the kill. Ah! So far, this is much closer than the red card. Good trades. 6 on a 4 street. The first 30 bomb of the series. And 6 is frying as he gets the Hellstorm. Marksman's like to go towards new. They know they have to play damn near perfect hardpoint from here on out. One white for the team Sunset. And chance to win the hill. Breach reads it but doesn't get the kill. Love wins his first. Plays the trade. Marksman gets them both the last second. They're going to have to play perfect from here on out. They cannot afford to die at any point. Oh, wow. She managed to stay alive just enough. 250 to 211. Map 4 to bring this to map 5. And now Lovewins will need to go off the next map. Stand a chance of taking out, staying alive on the island. Who does not want to go get sticks on rewind? Man, oh man. As we pop onto this defense, Sticks is going to rush over towards Bleacher side. Lovewins is... They're playing heavy at B. Giving all this map control over to size Coco. should have an idea that this is what's happening. And she gets stunned and is unable to track breach. And only breach struggles in S&D. Or at least he's not the most consistent. You got, but the other three are S&D superstars. At least in terms of the island. So, we will see how this goes. So far, Coco has been dominating search and destroy. Team Coco rotates quickly towards A. Team Coco is completely split. This is going to be a huge gunfight between Marksman and Lovewins. I know, man, that could have been ugly. Especially if Sticks had just continued to hold that angle for another 2 seconds. 2-0 start for Team Coco. Trying to crush any hopes of a reverse. Marksman decides to bring this over towards A. The Sunset Duo deciding to bring this through mid. Breach does not get the timing on the Sticks. The Sticks gets caught out by Marksman. Lovewins plays mid. Breach does not get this timing onto Lovewins. She might have a nasty timing if she can. Wow, she likes to go towards court. I did not catch that in time. Right now, Marksman does not have very many bullets. Same with Sticks. They're going to have to be pretty careful with their ammo usage for the rest of this round. Sticks caught a glimpse of Marksman, but Marksman is blindly countering. And he gets him. is not looking good for side team Sunset. I was hoping for more of a fight. Especially with it being S&D. But they don't really have shot callers on their side, so. That might be what's got them. Marksman. Breach. Now maneuvers over. Especially getting info. Marksman does not manage to finish the kill, but Breach should have the info to likely get her. And he does. Far flawless for Breach as he decides to give some love shots over towards Lovewins. Oh man. The disrespect. He's saying that the protocol HP was a fluke win for them. So far, flawless for Breach. This is a rare showing for him in Search. Decides to back off here. Much for the flank. Marksman looks all through court side. Marksman and Lovewins. Completely flipped. Sticks does not have any kind of info on this. But he saw the shadow. And he likes to move up the elevator. No, that's not what he's doing. But they're getting ready to play for this B-bomb. So they're slowly converging over. Sticks in quite the predicament. Well, in a 1v2 situation, but and Marksman headbutting. The first time and Marksman gets them both. Breach finishes flawless in this S&D 6-0. Matt 5. Wow. And honestly, I don't even